Now, with stone tier, wow, you punched me so hard my junk zoomed in. I don't even know what to say. What is going on again, Nerd Paraders? Thank you guys so much for coming back to hang out with us today. We're playing some ARK Survival Evolved, but never like before. We have our very special instance of getting punched in the face of Nerd Parade's Game of Obelisks. I'm joined here with Yoda and Rex Human. What's up, Rex Human?
What's up?
I am also human, because we're on the Chunky Monkey. The Chunky Monkey is the prototype of a customized server built specifically for Nerd Parade, specifically for Game of Obelisks, and you will never see anything like this ever. So we're messing around with the Chunky Monkey, having some fun on it, making sure everything works right, and just having some fun checking out all the cool features. Now, first and foremost, we're going to talk a little bit about what Game of Obelisks is, because this might be your first instance of it. But about a year and a half ago, I had the idea of creating a game within a game. It's Gameception. I had the idea of creating a game within ARK. And Game of Obelisks was the idea of primitive PvP warfare with three large tribes battling each other. You have the red tribe, the blue tribe, and the green tribe to mirror the obelisks. And the reason why you did that is because the obelisks are sources of power, and you draw from that power to keep your to keep your tribe safe. And your tribe will want to build next to you because you provided protection. And now, a year and a half later, that idea has kind of been realized. When we tried to do this before, we ran into a lot of issues with ARK itself. Because the game is not, running the server is not really designed behind these like kind of crazy ideas. But with this custom built server, we can now achieve that. So I'm jazzed like I've never been jazzed before. And I'm here to talk to you guys about that today. Now, what does that mean? What does a custom built third party server mean? That means we've had a server specifically designed for the wants and needs of Nerd Parade and Game of Obelisks. Specifically designed. This means it kind of like the server has been coded specifically to meet my needs. What this also means is there's no Nerd Parade related adminering. All adminering is taking place completely by this company. I'm not doing a thing. I'm playing the game just like you guys are, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic. We have only two quality of life mods on this server. We're going to talk about those really quick, and that will be Stack Mod and Water Bore. Water anywhere, and stack sizes, like, really big. Those are the only two quality of life. Pretty big stack sizes. Those are the only two mods. That's right, this server has been coded to meet what we want. We don't need mods to get there. So only two mods. It means it's gonna run great. The next thing I want to talk about is what Game of Obelisks entails. Now, Game of Obelisks is primitive. Like I said, primitive PvP. That means there are no blueprints. Everything is primitive gear. There are no drops. Everything, again, back to primitive. The highest tier that you can build from is stone, which is super crazy awesome. If you can't make it in a smithy, you probably will not be able to make it. There's going to be no fabricator tier, nothing like that. Stone is the highest tier structure. No turrets. It's ever since the word primitive. There will be access to some very interesting weapons, but we'll talk about that a little bit later in the video. Now, I want to talk to you about some of the changes within the server, specifically in the Dino area. Now, with stone tier, wow, you punched me so hard my junk zoomed in. I don't even know what to say. Specifically the dinos. With stone tier being the highest, we had to disable a few dinos. You probably know what they're going to be, but Giga, no Gigas, no Titans, no Arthropoluras, and no Pteranodons. What? No Pteranodons? Yes, no Pteranodons. We will still have flyers. We're going to have Argies, and we're going to have Quetzals and Tapaharas, but no Pteranodons, specifically for Pteranodon Barrel Roll Troll. We've also got a very interesting feature enabled, where there's no PvP flyer picking. You can pick your friends. You can pick wild creatures. You can pick tribe mates. You can pick all of these things except enemies. So it's not going to be constant Tyrannotrolls or anything of that nature. Moving on from there, the rates from the server are going to be 5 times everything. 5 times across the board, save for breeding, which is 10 times. 10 times breeding means imprinting and things of that nature. 10 times speed. Now that's enough rambling out of me for at least a little while. What I'm trying to hit are the core points of the core points of Game of Obelisks in the most efficient way possible. What we're going to hit now is how to actually join the server. Now, great news. Great news, the servers are going to be free to join. There is one requirement, and it's be a part of the Nerd Parade Discord, which is in the link below me if you guys need a link to it. We're going to show you exactly how to join in this video right now. Now, the joining process may seem slightly intimidating at first, but trust me, it is quite easy, and I'm going to walk you right through it. It's very, very simple. What we have here is a clone of the Nerd Parade Discord, specifically for testing purposes. We've had a fantastic thing created for us, and that is the NPG bot. We now have our own bot. It is super awesome. So what you're going to want to do in the actual Nerd Parade Discord, which is right here, boop, look, Nerd Parade Discord. Okay, back into the test one. This is what you'll do when it goes live. Server isn't live yet, but it will be live Friday, October 5th, 2018. In case you're watching this video, it's going to be live pretty much right away, unless you're watching this video as soon as it comes out. In that case, it's going to be live tomorrow. But I'm going to walk you through how to do it without further ado. This is what you're going to do in the Nerd Parade Discord as soon as you get the ability to join. Exclamation mark verify. Exclamation mark verify or bang verify. You type that in and press enter. Beedly boop. We have a little message from Nerd Parade Bot up here. We're going to click on that and see what Nerd Parade Bot has to tell us. We're going to boop, and Nerd Parade Bot has sent us many messages since we've been testing, but we're going to click on the latest one, and it says, head over to nerdparadegaming.com/verify, blah, 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 blah. We're going to click on that and head right over there. That's going to pop up this awesome web page. It is very high tech, and it says, welcome, Nick. Please connect with Steam. So we click, and then we'll sign in with Steam. Boop, 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 sign in. And it's going to say, hey, please do that thing with your phone. You do that thing with your phone. Hang on, I gotta do that thing with my phone. Now that we have two-factored our verifications, account link success. Feel free to close out of this browser. Okay, and that's it. You're verified. You're ready to go. You're jumping right on the Nerd Parade server. And the reason why we've done this is because if you've played on a previous Nerd Parade season, you've had to contend with a little bit of whitelisting. This is now real-time updated whitelisting thanks to Nerd Parade Bot. He's the greatest bot that ever botted up Bot Town. But we're gonna pop into ARK now. Beedly boop. We're back in, because we are now completely verified, and I have some of the coolest features to talk to you about. These are the custom-coded features in Game of Obs, and I couldn't be more excited to show them to you. Let's do it. So we're at basically the vicinity of Red Obelisk, and I'm going to walk right out here. Watch the top part of my screen. You have left Red Obelisk, if you see it up there. That is telling us that we have now left what's considered as the power zone, or the safe zone, where structures are completely immune to damage outside of event times, which the event times are the wars, where the wars and the obelisks wage against each other for combat and supremacy. Let's run inside. You have entered Red Obelisk. Now, these are full-on PvP zones. Come here, Rex. For science. I need to punch you in the face. For science. Okay, you're punching me in the face for science, and I'm missing. Okay. That makes perfect sense. These are still full-on PvP zones. You can die in here. You can get killed. You can get knocked out. You can get one-punched, man. The only thing that can't happen are the structures under the zone, the place of power, under the zone of the obelisk, red, green, or blue. They cannot be damaged unless it is war times. So the closer you build to the obelisk, the more protected you are. The more of a reason that you and your allies should cluster together. Oh my god! And it is definitely still ARK, though. It is definitely still ARK. I don't understand how I just, in the sky, but, you know, ARK things. Finally, due to the customized coding, we're able to achieve the idea that we've had behind Game of Obelisks and pooping for a solid year and a half. I couldn't be more excited about this. I hope you guys are extremely excited about it. There's a couple of other features that I need to show you, and that is a point system. Now, we have a point system, and all this stuff is shown to you via your chat window, which I normally have hidden, but we're going to pop it up now. What we type in is / well, first, before we get to that, because that's a really cool one. Say you're having a bad day on the ARK. Say someone grabs you and handcuffs you and puts you in a cage and makes you sit there and listen to terrible techno music, because that's a typical torture in the ARK universe. What you do is you open up chat and you type in /suicide, if I could spell it right. Dun 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 dun! Yeah, if you're having a bad day, that's okay. You can just start over. We're going to respawn here, and I'm going to show you now what I was talking about a little bit earlier. The point system. Now we have a shop in the game. And as I was talking about earlier, the maximum tier of gear that you can get is primitive tiered gear. But you can't craft anything that would normally be made in a fabricator unless you go to the shop. Boop. Now here's our shop. At 5 points, you can buy a metal hatchet and a metal pick. At 20 points, flak armor set, metal arrows, flame arrows. As you can see, the price goes down. Eventually, you're going to get to pump action shotgun, advanced sniper, sniper rifle ammo, imprinting kibble, bear traps, stone cliff platform. Now, these are all point-based purchases. And as you can see, I'm earning points in my chat on the window. I'm currently at 275 points. You will earn points for the time that you spend on the server. We currently have it set up so that you're earning 5 points every 1 minute. When the server goes live, it'll be set to 5 points every 30 minutes for anyone and everyone. Let's go back into the shop. And we're going to see, okay, we've got our first tier, 5 points. Metal tools, second tier, flak armor kit. That's a full kit of flak armor for 20 points. The third is metal arrow pack, 50 metal arrows for 45 points. Flame arrows, 25 for the same amount. Let's put our shot back up. Advanced sniper bullets, 25 for 50. We've got pump action shotgun, 60 points. Compound bow, 60 points. Whip, 60 points. Fabricated sniper rifle, 100 points. Imprinting kibble. Now, that is a full set. One of each imprinting kibble for your breeding purposes. I love how you're just dancing with my body light in front of you. That is for breeding. We need to talk a little bit about dinos now, and this is the perfect time. I'm going to pop up the shop again to go over the last couple of things. We've got a full set of bear traps. 10 bear traps for 400 points because they are the trolliest of traps. And you have a very strong cliff platform, stone cliff platform for 800 points. That is going to be insane for building around the obelisk. So that's why it's a high-priced item. Now, oh, you bought some bear traps, you turd. Okay, so the reason why we have a set of imprinting kibble is because we've turned off certain dinos, specifically the Pteranodon, which is required for imprinting. Another thing we need to talk about is the dinos in general. Dinos in Game of Obelisks can get ridiculously broken, overpowered. So what we've done, and this is if you're coming back from the old Game of Obelisks, it's the exact same system. What we've done is watch Rex kill himself in a bear trap, but we've made it to where dinos have the stats that they get tamed with always and forever. So it's really going to encourage going out hunting in new breeds and creating new lines. So say, for example, a Pteranodon that isn't in the game, a T-Rex, tames out at 1,000 health. That's all it can ever get. You can put points in for level, but you shouldn't, because you won't get anything. It'll always be 1,000 health. The only thing level ups on dinos change are weight stat. Weight, and that's for convenience. It's for moving stuff around, carrying things, whatever. That is the only stat that can change. If we don't do something like that to have a limiter, then dinos become brokenly OP, and they just annihilate people with no tiered gear, since it's all primitive flak or primitive weaponry. So the dinos need to have some sort of limiter, and that's the limiter. There's no level ups, but what you get and tame out is breedable. So say, for example, you get a T-Rex that is 1,000 health, and then you go and tame another T-Rex that has 1,100 health. Well, you can breed that in, and it's really going to encourage strong breed lines, which brings us back to the shop. So imprinting kibble is going to be an important one. Now, I'm pretty excited about the shop, so I'm going to show you how to buy something. To buy something, it's set by ID, 01, 02, 03, 04. Metal tools are the good. You know what? I'm going to buy a full set of flak. So we're going to do /buy, if we spell it right, and then 02, because it's number 2 for the flak. All into my inventory. I didn't want to go back to my vaults and kit out. I respawned on the beach, and guess what? I'm kitted. Full set of flak, we're ready to go. You know what? You're punching me? I'm going to get you, buy me a compound bow and shoot you in the tits. Oh no, we're gonna get a fabricated sniper. Don't you do it, Yoda. I see you back there. We're gonna buy an 09. /buy 09. You have successfully got a primitive fabricated sniper rifle. That is the only way to get it, is through the points shop. And like I said, you earn points as you play. 5 points for every 30 minutes played. Now we're gonna buy, what was ammo? I don't want to pull up the shop again. Fine. Don't tell me. It's 5. It's fine. No, 10.
I don't know.
/buy 05. All right, now we've got everything we need. Oh, that says, by the way, 25x. It should be 70. It's a full clip. It says 25 bullets. It should be 70. It's
full Dura.
Full Dura of fabricated sniper, because I'm going to need it. I'm going to miss a lot of shots. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about is supporting Nerd Parade. Now, I know a lot of you guys out there might not be interested in the supporting of Nerd Parade, but if you are, there is an opportunity here for Patreons, Twitch subscribers, any type of support that comes from Nerd Parade, because those supporters earn bonus points in the Playtime shop. So if you're a Twitch subscriber, you will receive +1 bonus point every 30 minutes. So you'll get 6 points instead of 5. If you're a Patreon, then you get plus bonus points for every tier of Patreon that you are. So if you're interested in supporting Nerd Parade, that is my special way of thanking you. And this stuff isn't too crazily overpowered. It fits with the Game of Obelisk theme. Everything is primitive, but the only way to get fabricated and compound is through the points shop. That is going to do it for this episode, guys. I hope you're as hyped as I am. We have done something that I've never seen before, and I don't think you guys might have ever seen anything like it before either. Something completely customized to an idea, to a brainchild that I had 1.5 years ago. And finally seeing it come to life is something that I have never been more excited for. Be sure to join in, become a part of the Nerd Parade Discord, type in your !verify, get yourselves on the server. It is open to all. And we'll start the wars. Red versus green versus blue. You can even freelance if you want, but I don't recommend it because you want that protection of the tribe, of the obelisk, of the place of power to which we draw upon. Thank you guys so much for coming to chill with us. I hope you're hyped for Game of Obelisk. If you're watching this as it comes out, like I said, it'll be released tomorrow. Thank you guys again. Remember to take care of yourselves. Smash the thumbs up button for me. Let me know that you're hyped. Subscribe to the page for some more Game of Obelisk fun. But stay awesome, guys. We'll catch you in the next episode. Later. Ha! Nobody actually killed me in this one. Feel good about it.